Welcome to Financial Adrenaline. This is an information series exploring the concepts of strategic finance to help you integrate these powerful and critical tools into your everyday business decision making. My name is Larry Kirchenbauer, president of Excalibur Advisors, and I'll be your host. Today in our continuing Financial Adrenaline series, we'll be talking about how we'll meet our commitment to you to not allow finance to be the reason for business failure. To do that, I'd like to explain how we go about it. If you haven't already, you should watch the introductory video in this Financial Adrenaline series about why we're committed to making the Financial Adrenaline series the most powerful and continuous program about strategic finance for the middle market, and why we believe our proprietary business ferret tools are the perfect cornerstone for the understanding of strategic finance, and how on our journey together we can overcome the limitations of traditional financial reporting to make sure that finance is not the reason for business failure. So let's expand upon our conversation about the current state of financial reporting, and you tell me, what financial statement have you seen that can immediately provide answers to these questions? Our company was profitable, but where has all the cash gone? Am I in compliance with my bank covenants? How much financing do I need? Do I qualify for it? Will I be able to remain within my bank covenants based on my current plan? Did I create or destroy value in my business operations this year? Why did my revenue grow? Because I increased unit sales, raised my prices, changed the mix of products I sell? How much cash did I consume or generate in the management of my working capital? And is it the result of a change in sales or our management of the trade cycle? And what is my cost of capital anyway? Did I earn more on my capital than I can earn in junk municipal bonds? Did I earn even enough of a return on my assets to cover the cost of acquiring those assets? And I'm not even sure why I should care about this anyway. Isn't a lot of this just esoteric financial jargon that financial types are supposed to know? We could keep going, but you won't easily find the answers to any of these questions by reviewing your financial statements the way they're currently presented, much the same as they've been for decades. Yes, you will still need an accountant to provide reliable, consistent, and accurate historical reporting, but don't confuse that expertise with an understanding of corporate finance. We certainly don't intend to offend our accounting brethren. Many of them are our partners and very capable business executives, but we figure we're pretty even, since we freely admit that we don't know much about the intricacies of FASB 161 about derivative and hedging disclosures, or FASB 153 amending APB opinion number 29 about exchanges of non-monetary assets, or the hundreds of other rules just like those that provide very little insight into how to run a successful business. The critical point is that financial statements are needed, but not actionable. They're historical renderings of accounting entries designed to capture and balance the thousands of transactions that run through a business every year, and to provide reliable and consistent historical reporting of those activities. My own experience is that business executives spend about 80% of their time on the P&L because it's the easiest to understand. It seems to flow more naturally, revenue comes in, expenses go out, profit is left over. But they spend less than 10% of their time on the balance sheet where most of the cash flow occurs. Yeah, they might look for the cash balance and wonder why there isn't more of it, or look at the net worth section and wonder why the cash balance is so much less than what their business is supposed to be worth. But if cash is king, and we all know it is, why aren't you focusing more on creating greater free cash flow? If you're a Warren Buffett fan like we are, you already know that creating free cash flow is the cornerstone of business success. Because free cash flow, like the red blood cells in our body, deliver oxygen to all the living tissues of a successful business. And increasing free cash flow at every opportunity gives you three tremendous advantages. Number one, it maximizes the discretionary cash that you can apply to your growth and other business initiatives. Number two, it maximizes the value of your company, which you want to nurture like a fine garden for that moment when your company's ready for an ownership transition event. And three, it's the key to gaining personal and financial independence so that you can build the most successful and fulfilling life possible. So make no mistake, traditional financial statements are accounting documents, not finance documents. They provide a useful database for a tool like the Business Ferret, but unlike the financial database that is the foundation of the Business Ferret, accounting reports don't produce forward-looking insights and metrics to help turbocharge your business performance. So tune in to the next installment in this Financial Adrenaline series that we call The Reinvention of the Financial Statement, and learn how the Business Ferret program does serve as a powerful visual and interactive tool to overcome the limitations of old-fashioned financial statement. Let's put a floodlight into the black holes of traditional accounting statements so you can finally see and understand the principles of strategic finance and integrate finance into your everyday business decision making. Thanks very much for listening to our Financial Adrenaline series featuring our powerful Business Ferret performance tool. Please note that the transcript of this webcast is also available as a free PDF file in the Learning Center at Excalibur.com under the Financial Adrenaline tab. You'll also find the links for our YouTube and iTunes channels for this series prominently displayed on the Excalibur website. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter as well and subscribe to our blog feed to make sure you don't miss upcoming podcasts and webcasts in this continuing Financial Adrenaline series. We also encourage you to contact us directly. You'll find the contact information for our offices in the contact section at Excalibur.com. We do offer workshops, seminars, and keynote speeches, as well as consulting services to middle market companies. We also encourage you to share your candid feedback or suggestions about future topics, so let us know how we're doing and what more we can do to help you. We're very fortunate that modern technology and social media allow all of us to share knowledge and help each other become more accomplished business executives. If we are deserving of your endorsement, our thanks for telling others about this series. So stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. In the meantime, think big, take action, and make sure you're integrating strategic finance into your everyday business decision making.